Hey guys, um, still trying to get the hang of filming live. It's anyway. So welcome back to another episode of It's Some Dirt Time. I've decided to try doing some more live. That way I can get the videos in, up, and out as quickly as possible. Um, Today, I popped into the dollar store. And by dollar store, I am speaking of the Dollar Tree, where everything's a dollar, because that is what a dollar store is. Not a store that has dollar in the name, like Family Dollar and Dollar General. At any rate, so I popped in, and I had actually forgotten what I was looking for. So I'm cruising through the store, and I was walking over. Anytime I see boxes of matches, I always look to see if they're strike anywhere, or if they're just once again like just to strike on box matches. And I came across these. It's Cricket 5 minute fire starter. Now I saw it. I thought that's interesting. So why not check it out? And what they are, is they come in bricks, and yeah, you just peel it off, and that's what it looks like. So, with this being said, can't really tell what it smells like. It kind of smells like, it has a little bit of like a cedar smell, but it's not very strong. So I figured, why not go live and see if it actually burns for 5 minutes. So it's got a very pungent smell to it. Actually, and it burns pretty big. I mean, it's only like 10 seconds in, and it's already starting to move down the the side of it. Um, so what I'm gonna actually do is pick it up. So if things get a little dicey, I can knock it over and extinguish it. Woo, that was close. So anyway, this Cricket 5 minute fire starter, there's 20 in the box, and we're once again, California Proposition 65 warning: use of this project results in the emission of carbon monoxide, soot, and other byproducts of combustion, which are known in the state of California to cause cancer, birth defects, and reproductive harm. Why is it only known in the state of California to have all these problems? Now, are we living in some kind of, I don't know, handling whatever. It's imported by Swedish Match, North American Division, Richmond, Virginia. It's they're actually made in Sweden, and there's a website, cricketusa.net. Places matches, kindling, and lighter fluid. Just light one or more fire starters and place under wood or charcoal. Burns for 5 to 6 minutes. So we're coming up on the 2 minute mark, and if you can, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. But we'll see if we can't. Of course, well, oh, I can't switch. I mean, it has hardly lost any kind of mass. You know, I mean, it's not like it's burning down. You know, it's holding together pretty. Oops, sorry guys. It's holding them together pretty well as far as keeping its size and shape. Um, it's generating a buttload of heat. I mean, I'm sitting probably a good 12 inches away from it, and I can feel the heat coming off of it. And it's just this one stick. I did. Try to get the camera back in my little makeshift camera stand without burning myself up. Um, it looks like it's gonna hold out just the full 5 minutes. Excuse me. I'm really actually getting kind of excited about these. I wasn't sure about it, but this whole box, it's got 20 of them, was only $1. Um, I'm actually tempted to break these apart and dip it in paraffin. Take one and dip it in paraffin wax and see if I can't seal it to make it waterproof. There is a little bit of moisture coming off of it. Don't really know what that's all about. I don't even remember what I have in there. Sounds like hooks and stuff. Um, it's still burning. Let's see, I started this at just under 3 minutes, and it's not 7 minutes. So at 4 minutes, it doesn't look like it's going out anytime. So I take it back. Starting to get low. I think that's just because with it being flipped up. I think it's just because it's sitting flat and it couldn't burn on the other side. Because after I picked it up, it flared up again. I don't know. I think this is a pretty cool little invention here. Um, One thing I think I would do is when I'm putting together my firelight, and there it goes. So we're at 8 minutes. So yeah, it's almost right around at 5 minutes. Now, if you look, this thing is a giant amber. So I mean, even after 5 minutes, you can still use this for fire starting material. Um, Whether it be for, I think the rabbits upstairs can smell the smoke because they're freaking out. Um, Whether it be for using it as a fire starter, or now that it's all burnt and charred. Yeah, I'm gonna cover this up. Um, See if I can't smother it. Because I'm thinking, even after even if you just used it the way I just did, and maybe used it to start a fire like it was a match, you might be able to, after it's been burnt, to use it to catch its spark and then create an amber like charcoal. This seems to be about the same stuff right now because there you go. Now it's out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this stuff will take a spark because even with that the little amber that was left on it, I was able to almost get it to relight. If you have some other type of medium to put it in, or some type of tinder. And there you go. So all in all, I'm really excited about this. Like I said, it's $1. I'm tempted to go back and buy out their entire shelf because this not only is it handy for if you're out in the woods, if you're trying to get something started that's kind of wet. I mean, if I were to get wet, like fall into somewhere like a river or a lake or a pond or something, and I needed to get fire quickly. I mean, if I have a box of this, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. That's like one of these is almost an hour of heat. Now it's a small source of heat, but that's an hour of drying stuff out. That's an hour of getting your hands warm. I mean, the amount of heat that came off of this, I wish I had some way to measure it. Because the amount of heat that came off of just one of these was ridiculous. I mean, I'm wearing a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, and an undershirt, and I could actually feel the heat radiating into me through all my exterior clothing. And it's really cool. I'm really glad I stopped in and forgot what I was looking for. Because normally when I go into any place, I go directly to what I'm looking for, get it, and then leave. But when I walked in, I had forgotten what I went for. Still can't remember what I went in there for. And then I was looking around trying to figure out what I was looking for, and I stumbled across these. So every once in a while, when you make a mistake, it's not really that much of a mistake. It's just turns into something very fortuitous. Let's see. Yeah, this is all charred up now. This feels like char cloth. Let's see here. Actually, hang tight, guys. I'm gonna grab a. I have one nearby. Yes, I have random fire starting stuff spread out all over my little shop area down here. So, this is a super, super cheap Harbor Freight fire starter. See if I can't get it to. See, just that little bit. Caught it. Now I got an ember that started a fire with. So even if you just use it as a match and wait for it to burn it out, and then close it up in something airtight or pretty close to being airtight, for example, a Altoids tin, it'll come back quick and it will work just as good as char cloth. So not only will this start a fire once, but once it's burnt up, you can put it in a tin or put it in some type of waterproof container so it doesn't get any moisture in it, and then you can use it as fire tinder again later if you enjoy practicing primitive skills like foot and steel, or if you like practicing the emergency um, fire starting. And I did that out of the cheap little busted piece of saw blade that they give you, which, it throws some sparks, but doesn't throw sparks like high carbon steel tool or something to that effect. For example, there's a hook knife that I made a while back. See, now it throws big gobs of steel sparks. Well, that edge really threw him. So, anyways, got distracted. Um, so there it is, the Cricut 5-minute fire starter. $1 for 20. I'll buy that all day long. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll try and get some more videos out as soon as I can for those of you who watch. Thanks. If I could, there we go. Stop streaming.